Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Gripper back here with another video for you guys today. And today we're going to be discussing some pretty insane Willson Contreras news, as I wanted to make this video this weekend, but I just never had time to get around to it. But if we go here, as this article from Yahoo Sports says, Cardinals are moving Contreras off of catcher months after he signs a $90 million contract. And the article basically states that they are moving Willson Contreras to the outfield and as well as being the designated hitter. And basically saying, F all of that you did in the past, we know that you were a catcher, but we're not actually going to make you a catcher no more. We're going to put you in left field and you're going to DH. Which, I don't know why. This makes no sense to me. See, it says Marmol confirmed that he'll see more time as designated DH, and they called up Trace Barrera to replace him. Was he really that bad behind the plate? I mean, I truly, I'm sitting here, I was trying to wait for more news to come out, right? And he's not even having that bad of a season offensively, compared to other years. This is good for him. As you see right here, this is good for him. I don't know why they're moving him away from catcher. Now, it's interesting because today, or I don't know when this video is going up, it might go up tomorrow, but I'm recording this on Monday. The Cardinals are playing the Cubs right now in Chicago, which, of course, you guys know is where he jumped ship from. But the Cardinals, man, and I made a video about them last week, right after this Dodgers series. They got swept by the Angels and lost 2 of 3 to the Tigers. I do not know what's going on with this Cardinals team. I truly do not know what's going on with this Cardinals team right now. You're going to be playing the Boston Red Sox, who are red hot right now. The Milwaukee Brewers, who could be in first place for all we know by the time they get to them. Hopefully not, but just saying, you never know. And then they go on to play the Dodgers again. So, this stretch for the St. Louis Cardinals is not looking good. You have a couple easier games here against the Royals, but even then, do we really think those games are going to be easy for them? Look at what the Tigers did to them. Look what the Tigers did to them. Now, they were close games. They were one-run games, except for this game right here that they won. But you got to win those games. You got to win those games. You just have to win those games. And you see here, they play the Pirates, who hopefully by June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, we have our catching prospect, Endy Rodriguez, up. It would be very close to this time. They go on to play the Rangers, who are in first place currently in the AL West. Then they go on to play the Reds. They play the Reds a couple times here. They play the Reds there. They play the Guardians, who are no easy defeat. The Guardians are always good. They go on to play the Giants, the Mets. The Nationals should be easier for them. The Astros, the Cubs again, the Yankees. If you're a Cardinals fan, I would be concerned. I would honestly, genuinely be concerned. And with this Willson Contreras news, that they're moving him from catcher, the position that they signed him to do, just shows you something is not working internally in the St. Louis Cardinals organization. I don't know what their plan is for him to be in the outfield. That makes no sense. Although, I guess he has played left field very few times in the past. But that still doesn't make any sense because you have a great prospect in Jordan Walker in the minor leagues, sitting there rotting in the minor leagues. Now, let's just use this for an example. Let me see if I can pull this up. Jordan Walker's stats. I don't even know where I can. Let me see here. Let's see Jordan Walker stats. See if it pops up. Baseball Reference is fine. I want to see his minor league stats because apparently in the minor leagues right now, I don't know if it's going to show it or not. It doesn't actually show it. Okay, never mind. But in the minor leagues right now, he's batting literally 120 after sending him back down. So he was up. He batted what? 274, which I mean, I don't know why they sent him down. His OPS was 718. That's very good. Now, minus WAR, but again, very early into the season. You can't really judge that. 11 RBIs, 2 stolen bases. I don't know why they sent him down, but after they sent him down, who would be playing in the outfield, they decide that they want to put him in the outfield, which he is slow as molasses, by the way. He has no speed to him at all. So if I'm a Cardinals fan, I'm concerned. I am genuinely concerned if I am a Cardinals fan about this news, because this makes no sense. If I had to make a prediction, I said this to my brother yesterday. If they would have gotten swept by the Tigers, where is it at? I'm in spring training. If they would have gotten swept by the Tigers this weekend, I think Marmol would have been fired. I truly think that the manager would have been fired. I just do think that. They're going to have to really show out again in Chicago. Cubs are I think, right now playing better. Obviously, the standings do show that. I mean, we can go look at the standings. Pirates 20-15, Brewers 19-15, Cubs 17-17, Reds 14-20, and then the Cardinals 11-24. I just don't know what's going on with this team. I mean, as a Pirates fan, I love it. I love seeing the Cardinals not doing well, but the Cardinals are probably the biggest story in baseball right now. If you look at everyone else, like, you would expect them to at least be in second or third place. Sure, the Pirates can be in this area as well, but you expect the Cardinals to at least have 18, 17, 16 wins by now. At least. I'm not saying they have to be above 500, but I'm just saying they had to be at least somewhere in that 17, 18, 16 win mark, and they are nowhere even close. Nowhere even close. You see their home and away splits, they actually play better on the road. I don't know how, but they do. They only won, they've only lost 7 more games here, and they've technically have a better away record by 1 game. So I don't know what's going on with the Cardinals. I truly have no idea what's going on with them right now. Do I see them improving? Probably as the summer months come along. I would imagine that, they're going to perform a little bit better. But 11-24, that is a hard ditch to climb out of. And it's so early into the season, it's not out of the realm of possibility yet. But you're already, 13 games under 500 in May, the first week of May. That's going to be pretty hard. If they're going to try to get a 500 record, they're going to have to go on like that 17-win streak that they went on, I think it was last year, or the year before. They're definitely going to have to do something like that if they even want to sniff the playoffs, because right now they are looking like sellers. They are definitely, I don't know exactly who they can sell or what they can sell off at the deadline, but right now it looks like they're going to be sellers. But again, it's still early into the season. We still have about, 6 or 7-ish weeks before we could start to say, oh yeah, they're definitely going to sell, or oh yeah, maybe they're going to buy. Same goes for any of these teams. Same goes for the Pirates, Brewers, Cubs, Reds, Dodgers, any of them. Anybody. We don't know if anybody's going to trade or sell yet. But it's easy to say maybe a team like let's go to the American League here, like the Royals would sell something, or the Athletics. They've sold a lot, as you guys have known. But it's just very interesting. It's a very interesting time to be an NL Central fan in general, because you never expected the Cardinals to be down here. Nobody in their right mind, no matter what fan you are of any of these teams, could have predicted that the Cardinals are in last place in the National League Central entering May, and we're already a week through May. And with this Willson Contreras news right here, I don't know what they're trying to prove. You sign him for catcher. He doesn't actually catch no more for the time being. And then you're going to block your prospects and young talent in the farm system, as in Jordan Walker, who's sitting down in AAA right now, who never deserved to be sent down there. And you're going to replace him with Willson Contreras in the outfield? I don't know what's going on, but there is something going on internally. It's not like Willson Contreras is not having a bad season. This is high for him. This is overall high for him. This is good for him compared to previous years. So, I don't know. I don't know. Do I see the Cardinals getting a little bit better? Yeah. Do I see them maybe getting around 500? At this point, you should expect nothing more than maybe an 81-81 Cardinals team, because that climb, that hill they have to climb out of, that little ditch that they got themselves into in April, it's going to be very hard to climb out of. We saw the schedule they have coming up in the next about month and a half. It's not easy. It's not easy. And if they're playing the way they are now against those teams, especially in the American League, they're not going to win a lot of games. So, guys, that is it for this video. Let me know what you think about this Willson Contreras, crazy, bizarre Willson Contreras news. I wanted to get this video out this past weekend, but I was just very, very busy and never got the time to do it. So, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.